Mm, Hello. I am hoping that the laptop is not screaming as loudly today. Alright. 0 views, 0 concurrent viewers. Actually, no, it's not. It's 0 views, dash on concurrent viewers, and dash on chat rate. Okay, I'm just now realizing I don't know why I decided to stream right now, considering that I literally have a mouth wound. This might have been a bad idea, but it will be a very short stream, probably, anyways, because it's already a little bit late for me. Hold on, I'm gonna message you again, see if they're awake. Yo, are you awake? I'll find out in a bit. Are you busy or going to sleep? What's up? Oh, okay. Sleep well. Heart. Nah, no problem. Nah, no problem. Thank you, bud. What am I, toothless? Alright. Well, that means exactly 0 people in the chat. It's okay. I can be my own chat. I can be my own chat. Wow, hi, you're still the coolest with 500 exclamation marks. There we go. Perfect. That chat rate should be up to 1 at least. This is my friend's OC. Her name is Wolfie, and I like her very much. She's so cute. I'm doing a bunch of free commissions, which are like example commissions, kinda, so that I can A, get the hang of doing commissions, and B, have a bunch of sample images that I can use for my commission site. I made a VGen account. Oh, yay, my chat rate's up to 2. Good job, me. What was I saying? Right. I made a VGen account to like do the comms because on PayPal I will get the full like on PayPal I would get the full sum total, whatever it is, of the money, right? But it's like I'd need to have my full name or something. And also, it's not very, I've heard some scary things about like artists getting scammed. Oh God, I really don't know why I decided to stream now. My fucking thing is, my mouth hurts so much, dude. I got the worst lisp in the world right now. Nobody makes fun of me. If a single person makes fun of me for my lisp, I'm deleting this bod, and it never existed. Um, where was I? Right. I've heard that artists can get scammed on PayPal because like people can say, "Oh, I didn't receive the goods of whatever," and then it's like kind of scary, right? Um, and I didn't really want to risk that, so I was like, "Hey, VGen, good site, good site." Um, I've heard very good things about VGen. Plus, they're like the thing that they take from you is only 5%, and the only real competition they have, or like, they're not competition, because I think PayPal is like very, very good competition for them as well. But like, the only similar website to VGen that I can think of is Fiverr, right? And Fiverr has insane 20% they steal from you, which is absolutely ridiculous. Um, yeah, no, never ever do commissions on Fiverr. That shit is insane. Artists undersell themselves so much over there. It's genuinely ridiculous. Um, anyways, right. So the only similar website is Fiverr, which is insane. Therefore, it's like 5% is pretty good compared to Fiverr's 20%. Ridiculous, really. Um, so what was I on about? I have completely forgotten. But it doesn't really matter, cause nobody's in the chat, and nobody's ever gonna watch the VOD, except for me. I'm the only one who's gonna watch the VOD. Well, actually, not really even, because I watched like 20 minutes of my own VOD last time, and I think I'm pretty funny. I think I'm pretty darn funny, which is usually when someone says that, it is a sign that they are incredibly unfunny. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just the only person who's ever told the truth in the entire world, you know? You know? Who knows? Um, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, it doesn't really matter whether or not oh, someone messaged me. Oh shoot, my desktop audio's on. Hold on, I'm gonna turn that off so you can't hear my notifications. Whoopsies. Ooh. Ooh. Exciting. Alright, back to drawing, back to drawing. What was I on about? Alright. Oh my gosh. Man. Um, I just asked Elbow if I could read his message out to my 0 viewers because it was very amusing and I laughed. Right, I was saying, it doesn't really matter whether or not I'm entertaining right now because nobody's here. Wow. And I don't know, maybe it was a good choice to stream this time because oh, hmm. One of my other friends messaged me, and it looks like they are on their phone, and I kind of want to ask if they want to join the stream, but also they're like a moot friend. I love them. I love talking to them, and their art is the most beautiful ever. But also, it's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing to ask them if they want to join my stream, cause um, we're like mutuals, and then we started messaging. We haven't messaged like a ton anymore, so it still feels awkward to like talk to them about stuff that isn't related to art or the fandom. Um, what I was saying was that maybe it's a good thing that I'm streaming right now because with the mouth wound because nobody's here. So, you know, it doesn't matter if I don't talk or if my voice has a weird lisp that makes it sound like I'm making fun of gamers. Yeah. Because not one single person, I swear to God, if I switch back to the OBS screen and it says I have a viewer. Okay, phew, no viewers. That's good, that's good. Um, not one single person's here. And I have spent the week-ish making a list of things that I could talk about on stream. But I feel like I want to save it for when somebody's actually here. You know? I swear to God, somebody's gonna watch the VOD of this just to like, I'm gonna like mention it offhand in a different stream where I am live, right? And somebody's gonna come back and watch all my VODs to spite me, and they're gonna hear my stupid fucking lisp. The mouth room is on my tongue, and it hurts a lot. And I got told to like gargle some sesame oil, but I don't wanna because it feels gross. Well, no, that's a lie. Actually, I was gonna do it in the morning, but then I had to go out, and so I didn't do it. And then I was like, and then I forgot about it. It's not because I didn't want to do it. I'll probably do it after the stream because I don't want to up and leave the stream right now. Right now. Ew, thank God no one's watching. Never quote me on that. Um, one of the people I live with is at home right now, so that's a bit awkward. I'm hoping that they don't come in at any time during this, because that'll suck for me. But I don't think they will. Even if they do, I've got my beautiful mute button that I can test out. You know, if they decide to come in, try and come in, something like that. You know, maybe dark gray on dark blue was not the best of ideas, because I can, like, barely see when I'm going out of bounds. Yeah, might not be the best idea. Okay, what the You know, I'm pretty sure that's their hair. This is fine. That's fine. Alright. Yonk. Yep, that's a solid shape alrighty. Let's see, what else can we clean up? This can go a bit farther out. So can this. So can this. That's fine enough. Actually, no, we'll go like a bit farther out. And then the hand. Ah, gosh. There we go. Gotta do this as well. I am very grateful that my friends are letting me desecrate their OCs so that I can use them as commission examples. Very, very grateful to my friends. I love my friends. They are the best friends in the whole wide world. And you can fight me on this. You can fight me on this. Not a single one of my friends has ever done anything bad in their entire lives, and you cannot hold that to me in court. We will not be going to court. I refuse to. We plead innocent on all charges, Your Honor. Man, speaking of honor, or like Your Honor, or like court, the world is kind of crazy right now. See, I have 0 viewers, so I think I'm allowed to talk politics. And oh, geez, I just realized. I really hope YouTube doesn't think I'm a kid because because I have a freaking lisp right now. The more I think about the lisp or talk about it, to be honest, the more it hurts. And that might just be because I'm talking more and not because like I'm talking specifically about the lisp. But like I like to be superstitious. I think being superstitious is helpful some of the times. Others of the times it's just paranoia with a shiny coat. And I do happen to be extremely paranoid. I like maybe I'm not extremely paranoid. Hold on. Oh shoot, someone joined chat while I wasn't looking. Uh, hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. Whoopsie daisies. You just had to come while I was gone. But see how my beautiful mute mic button has worked. Truly, such a wonder. I am a master programmer, as you can tell, by my assigning one keyboard shortcut. Uh, I am, if you did not read the description, I'm drawing a free commission for my friend so that so that I can get used to doing commissions, and B, so that I can have a bunch of samples for my commission page. Hi, Rue. Who are you, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I'm not sure if the YouTube chat is incredibly slow on OBS or if you are simply not responding. Either way, it's fine, to be honest. I'm great at talking to myself. Don't worry. Opening the chat on YouTube itself. Yes, there are no messages. Okay. We'll pop this out. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Pop up chat. Freya. Oh, hi, Freya. You could barely hear me though earlier because of Wi-Fi. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Wait, my Wi-Fi or your Wi-Fi? Because if it's my Wi-Fi, I can try to fix it, maybe? I don't know. Uh, my Wi-Fi must be really shit then, wow, if you're not getting the messages. Oh, no, no, no. It's like, um, it's just extremely delayed for me for some reason. I don't know why. It did this last stream as well. I think it's just yours. I think it's just a stream thing in general. Because last stream as well, one of my other friends who like has pretty darn good Wi-Fi. I'm not sure. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi or maybe it's a stream thing in general. Because I've like when I'm watching other streams, it seems like they also see the things delayed as well. You know, I think viewers and the streamer see it at different times. My deepest apologies for the lisp I have right now, because I got a wound on my tongue and it hurts. And I got a lisp for now. I was ranting about how it's probably good that I chose to stream when nobody else was free, because then nobody can hear my terrible lisp. But alas, you have joined, and I'm very happy you're here, so I must endure the shame. We have not talked in ages, Freya. How have you been? Huh? I didn't know that. I didn't know that it's like that with streams. I haven't noticed that much delay, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I think it's like because usually most people. I mean, I'm assuming that you've didn't even notice those. Oh, dang it! I've revealed myself. How could this happen to me? The shame. The shame. Um, I think it's. I mean, unless you've been watching them on Twitch. Because YouTube, I think it's like a YouTube stream thing. Um, unless you've been watching like YouTubers doing streams and then it works fine for them, then it might just be my Wi-Fi that's dog shit. There's no shame. I literally barely hear it. Okay, okay, that's good. Yippee! Dignity preserved. I say that like I have any dignity left. I do not. Actually, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I have. I feel like some level of moderate hesitation whenever I post NSFW art. That is the limit of my dignity. I've been chilling, I guess. IVs over, waiting for college to start now. Ooh, where are you going for college? If you wait, no, 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 don't answer that on live chat. Do not answer that on live chat. That's not a good idea. Um, I guess like, hmm, I always watch YouTube streams usually. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, then it might just be my Wi-Fi that's dog shit. Hmm. Oh no. Oh, hello, hello. Can you hear me? It said my OBS disconnected for a hot second there. Am I back for you? Okay, yeah, that's true. I guess it's just a country. I don't know. I was just mentioning right now to the previous 0 viewers that I am extremely paranoid. Or, like, rather paranoid. Paranoid to a slightly above average extent. Therefore, yeah. Yeah, I can hear it did. Woohoo! I am back. Back streets back. Alright. Did you know that for the longest time, I thought that Bye Bye Bye, that song, that was by Backstreet Boys. But it's not. It's by another boy band, like NYSC something like that. I can't remember their name. But it's not by Backstreet Boys, which is honestly such a scam because it sounds like a Backstreet Boys song to me. Maybe that's just because I'm not a boy band fan. So I don't really know what they sound like distinctly, you know? Which song? The I don't wanna be a fool for you, just another player in this game for two. You might hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye, bye. That one. Mm-hmm. Ooh, the chat rate is 4. How exciting. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, are you still living where you and I used to live, or have you moved already to Australia, to the land down under? Oh God, that was so off tune. Never ever quote me on that. That was incredibly off tune. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, also LMAO, that reminds me of a lot of songs. I know the parody of it before the actual, e.g. I knew I ship it before I love it. Oh, oh man. Oh, that's such a nostalgia beam. Oh man, I used to love I Ship It. Yeah, same place so far. Nice, nice. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Satellite radio. Y'all can hit with the boom, boom. Alrighty. Hmm. Should I do base color first or line art first? Let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm thinking. I'm thinking we'll do line art first. That seems good. Seems good. Do do do. introduced a friend to I Ship It like yesterday. She was very confused by it. That is amusing. I think that I Ship It is like, hold on. Wait, my color box is doing a weird thing. No, hold on. There we go. And let me do that. And there we go. Alrighty. I think it's like, I think it should be mandatory viewing for anybody in a any child in a fandom below like 12 or under. It is just incredibly funny to me. Essential viewing, in my opinion. In my oh so humble opinion. It's like, it's genuinely, I think that and like Eat It, there's so many songs, parodies that are like so essential to childhood in my eyes that just simply need to be listened to by all children. There's I Ship It, there's Eat It, there's I can't remember the name, but like Fallen Kingdom, I think. The Captain Sparkles Minecraft song, you know? And the I can't remember the full name, like the Creeper. Oh man, that song as well. Many, many songs that I believe children should experience. LMAO is definitely funny. Haven't seen the music video yet, though. I don't know. I did know just the song. Me neither. I don't think I've seen the music video either. I've seen Ida is good too. I love a Weird Al. There's also Leher, but he's an older one. Ooh, I don't think I've heard Leher. Um, what was I saying? What was I saying? I forgot entirely what I was saying. Yes, Weird Al is very good. Weird Al is very good. Love Weird Al. He's incredibly funny. I think his character in My Little Pony is just the funniest thing ever. Oh, I do not know the Captain Sparkles one, to be honest. I do know that. Oh, the Captain Sparkles one is like a parody on the Coldplay song. It's like, um, wait, hold on, I can't remember the melody. It's like, he's still active as far as I know. Weird Al? Yeah, I think he is. I think he is still active. I watched an interview of him that was like pretty recent, a little while ago, but I don't remember if he's like, if he still does music actively, I guess. I also have not watched the I Ship It music video, but I've watched a couple of maps. No, sorry, MEPs of it. I always get MEPs and maps confused, even though I was like a mess. I saw he had a concert earlier this year? Really? I've been watching a lot of MLP parody these days now, actually, now that you mention MLP. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been watching that much, but like I got reminded about Children of the Night recently. So it's like, come little children, take me away into a land of enchantment. That one, I rewatched it recently because I was feeling really down, and I remember, and it's like it's such a nostalgia blast remembering how much I love that song. Um, Also, OMG, I hope I'm not distracting you right now. No, dude, if I didn't want to have a chat, I wouldn't be live streaming. You're good. Don't worry about it. It is fun to chat with people while I am drawing. That is why I am live streaming in the first place. Um, where was I? Alright. I think I think that she has okay. I think that she has naturally black hair and then the edges, the tips are frosted, and so I give her black eyelashes and eyebrows, right? That seems valid. I'll go small brush. I was I've just been going over like Rainbow Dash Presents and Mentally Advanced series recently. Oh man, I haven't watched those. But I used to be obsessed with like Floofel, I think that was the name. I can't remember her name. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember her name anymore. Like the freaking the pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. The character that's in the viral version of that song. Oh, and I've been listening to Flutter a lot recently. Flutter is so good. So like not on the same level as you, not been like getting into it really. Just more of the songs, I guess. MLP is honestly so fascinating. I miss it. I miss and love it so much. Why people out there putting frosting Oh shoot, was that too loud? Was that too loud for oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Um who knows? I think that it looks very cute though. So, oh, I know. I see. I'm not familiar with those, I don't think. It's like they're it's like it centers around this MLPOC and Queen Chrysalis. So, here. Yeah. It wasn't too loud. Oh, yay. Okay, good. Because on the OBS screen, it went like straight up to red, like right over the line. It was wild. This one is another one that I drew for a friend. Okay, so brown on the outside. Oh, I should probably erase that. Here we go. Do do down 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 to 7, and then erase this. Like the blue again. Okay. I really wish that I could. OMG, I just remembered I did an EE on MLP and watched the fucking MLP creepypasta out loud in one of the classes. It was so fun. Oh man, that is actually incredible. I One time when I was taking an exam, we were allowed to listen to music, and so I put on This Is Sparta over my headphones, but I was so anxious that I just had it like blasting, right? And so, and then the teacher came over to tell me, to ask me if I could like reduce the volume. And I was like, oh my God, she could hear This Is Sparta over my fucking headphones. No! It was very embarrassing, but also incredibly funny in hindsight. Almost did the EE. They stopped me though. They shouldn't. Imagine the fucking funny potential of it. Imagine a proper IB examiner reading through your paper on, on MLP. Oh, that would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wasted potential, in my opinion. They did not. They were not ready for bits of that level. Like, I think doing line art and like color for teeth is always the worst part of my job, which isn't actually a job, it's just what I do, but it's the worst part of drawing, in my opinion. LMAO reminds me of how IB allows you to carry in a Lucky Charm for your final exam, so I carried in the cinnamon stick. I was thinking between MLP and like Homestuck. Ooh, what would you have? Wait, actually, what did you almost write your EE on? Like the specific thing on MLP? Or wait, did they let you do the Homestuck? No, they didn't, right? There's no way they didn't allow MLP, but then they allowed Homestuck, right? Okay, yeah, they did. Okay, that would have been even funnier, in my opinion. I think that I think MLP is like MLP is very it was too multimedia Homestuck. I ended up doing it on the sitcom community. Ooh, that's interesting. That is genuinely interesting. Um, I think that MLP you can pass it off as more sincere because it's a large part of many people's childhoods at this point, right? But Homestuck feels you need like at least a couple more years until until you can pass it off as any kind of sincere. Right now, it's still like extremely to anyone who's not a Homestuck fan. With MLP, my idea was I'd read Derrida's Politics of Friendship and talk about MLP with respect to the overlap. That is fascinating. That is genuinely fascinating. What is Derrida's Politics of Friendship? I don't think I am aware of that one. Mm, right. Drawing teeth is like one of the worst things ever because you have to perfectly balance the amount of color. The thing is, MLP they said was way too childish. Homestuck for them was just too many different types of media within it. Isn't Homestuck just a comic? Wait, I am thoroughly considering that I'm very new to Tumblr. I feel, or maybe not very new. Considering that I'm relatively new to Tumblr, I feel like I have an excuse for not knowing much about Homestuck. Um, what is up with the, what is up with Homestuck? I thought it was just a comic. Derrida was a French I can speak English. I'm great at speaking English. Oh, it says I have two concurrent viewers. Is that a lie or is that me? Am I the other concurrent viewer of me, or did someone else join the chat? Anyways, Derrida was a French philosopher. The Politics of Friendship book is a nicher one, but I don't know. He's interesting. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But it had like flash, text, image, music, etc. Ooh. That's honestly kind of sad that they didn't let you do your EE on that. That would have been really, really interesting, fascinating, cool. Oh well, I think I'm gonna erase this. I don't know what the heck I was shading in there. If you are in the chat, second concurrent viewer, then drop. Oh, sorry, if there is a second concurrent viewer, then drop a hi in the chat or like whatever you want to drop. I think we give it like darker skin color. Other problem I think was that it was too long. Isn't an EE like 4,000 words? You were writing something that was too long for an EE? Or do you mean like the Homestuck was too long to analyze for the EE? Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I think this. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Yep, that's good in my opinion. What the heck are you? Get out of here. I was saying the latter, but the former did happen. You did go over the word limit and fuck yourself over and had to narrow yourself down. Wow. All that effort for a B. Whoa. That is insane, dude. IB is crazy, and I am so glad that I did not take it. That sounds like absolute hell, my dude. Oh, sorry, my gal. I made a new friend who uses its pronouns, and I like say my creature or my thing to them, and like with you and with them combined, it's made me realize how conditioned I've become to using like dude, bro, my guy, my man, because I have to like constantly correct myself whenever I use that. It was an English EE, and they didn't want us to talk as much about outside of this stuff text like theory. What the heck? That's so stupid. Oh man, IB sucks, dude. I feel real bad for you. IB sounds terrible, my dude. My gal. Oh my god. I literally just mentioned how I needed to stop doing that and then I immediately do it again. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna lock in, not misgender someone with casual referrals again. It's not you, it's everyone. I do it at times too. It's way too common. I know. But I wanna be like, I wanna be good, respectful or something, you know? Don't wanna, just because everyone does it doesn't mean that it's like good to do, you know? If I can, and it's not like gal or girl. It's not like gal or girl are, um, not terms that people use. It's just like not terms that I usually use. And I'm willing to correct that for the sake of not misgendering someone, you know? I put so much effort into IB, tired myself out, and got a 35. Yikes, dude. That sucks. Man, I'm sorry. That really sucks. Hope that Ivy burns down for you. Hope that Ivy burns down for you, friend. I think that it goes. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, three. Three concurrent viewers. Who the heck? Who the heck is watching me? Say hi in the chat. Gosh darn it. Everyone who's not Freya, because I already know Freya's there. Hi, Freya. Love you, Freya. Everyone who's not Freya, say hi in the chat if you're actually a real person and not some kind of weird YouTube glitch. I think it do be like that. Predicted it was 40 or something, so yeah. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what those words mean. I'm not very familiar with the IB grading system, but I can tell that that sounds like bullshit. So I'm very sorry that happened to you, and I hope that IB burns down soon. Sorry, I have chronic lurkers. Wait, that's Yugen, right? Hi, Yugen? I think. Am I stupid? I can't remember your YouTube name, your YouTube handle. Is that Yugen? Chronic lurker disease. If it is Yugen, yeah, that sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a disease you'd have. We thought I would get 40 Lemeo. I still don't know what 40 means, but I'm sorry that you didn't get 40, my friend. That sounds tragic. Okay, I think I need to make this white and then make it blue, because right now it looks incredibly invisible. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Not really, no. I'm still doing line art coloring. I need to do base colors after this. Switch it up between doing base colors first and doing line art colors first, depending on the drawing. Not for any like particular reason. I mean, sometimes for a particular reason. Sometimes with some drawings, it's like clearer, more obvious, more easy to do base colors first, or it's more easiest and obvious. IB is stupid. It's out of 45 basically. Oh, yeah, no, that's a fucking. Why the fuck is it 45? At least make it 50, dude. What the heck? That's a 45. Weird ass system. There we go. No, I'm from Tumblr. I don't think we've ever spoken. Oh wait. You're the person who read the Mary Willis comic, right? I think. Right? I'm not sure. Please forgive me if you're not that person. Not gonna lie, I also thought you had IBT. Oh no. Nah, I was in it for a year, and then like the fact that I had unmedicated ADHD kicked my ass so hard that I ended up getting like physically sick enough that they had to drop me out. So, good times, good times. I got an IB for it, so you know, worth it in my opinion. Yeah, yay! Yay! Look at me go! I've actually remembered something. Goldfish brain, take that, you piece of shit. Wahoo! I remembered something. Incredible job, me. You can't see it, but I just gave myself a physical pat on the back because I deserved it. Um, yeah. Hi, in case you didn't read the description, I am drawing my friend's OC for a free commission slash an example commission. And it's a lot of fun because they have a really cute OC. Ooh, yay! Oh, damn, I got into medication because I being tired myself out. Whew. Glad I got on medication after I dropped out of that shit. Oh, man. Very glad I did not attempt that. Bump that down to a 10. Oh, yay! Yes. Oh, um, oh man. I had a list of topics that like I wrote down over the week to yap about on stream in case people actually joined me. This is very exciting. Truly monumental. Ooh, hi Lizzie! That is Lizzie, right? I did not totally forget your YouTube name, did I? That is Lizzie. Hi Lizzie, if it is, if I got it right. I'm very happy. Oh my gosh, I have 3 people here. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. I'm very glad you could join, Lizzie. We're not doing much today. Probably just gonna do the base colors and then call it a day. So, yeah, it's Lizzie. Yay! Look at me and my not goldfish memory. I'm incredible. I should take an exam right now, right this very instant. I have the best memory in the whole wide world. Nobody quiz me on anything. Okay. I think that like okay, yeah, the fingers are out and then the skin tone should be here for a little bit. Doo-doo. What were we saying? Yeah. Well, I mean, even if the Freya, even if the it took like the IB killing you completely to get it, at least you're on medication now. You know, positives of this, I guess. Mm-mm-mm. Lizzie and Spooky Air. I'm so sorry, Spooky Air. I cannot remember your actual name. Lizzie and Spooky Air, how are you doing today? How are you two? Wait, Freya, did I ask you how you're doing? No, shoot, Freya, I asked you how you were doing lately, but I forgot to ask you how you were doing today. No. All 3 of you, how are you doing today? I swear I'm a good friend. I just have terrible memory. I stopped taking the medication. Oh no! Oh shoot, my bad. I'm sorry, Freya. Well, like, I don't know what to say to that one, man. Girl, I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you've stopped then. I'm glad you're doing what is best for your health, I guess. Yeah, positives to everything, question mark. Okay. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do the neck. Actually, hold on. Is that the neck? Yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do the neck. Go, neck. Yep. Yeah, it's a good neck. There we go. Oh no, I'm a bit tired, didn't get too much sleep, but otherwise I'm chilling. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'm happy you're vibing. I'm happy. You should sleep after this or during this. I'm fine. What about you? I am doing all right. See, you wouldn't notice it because I am a master, incredible, wonderful streamer, but I actually have a mouth wound right now and a minor lisp, and you can't hear it because I'm just that good at hiding it, actually. I'm like the best in the whole wide world, you know? All right, hold on. Yeah, that works. Gonna erase this a little bit, and this too. Spooky Air, you gotta answer as well. I asked you. I know you're a chronic lurker, but I asked you as well. I care about you and how you're doing today. Uh, Alright, I think the shoes need a bit of. Oh, yeah, that's the layer. Bum bum bum. I think they're like. Okay, yeah, no, they're the same as the hair, I believe. However, the shoelaces are not. I need to color the shoelaces in. Whoopsies. I'm good. I have a lot of appointments today. Oh no! I hope that they are not, or like if they are doctor's appointments, I hope that you are doing okay and that everything turns out fine. And if they're not doctor's appointments, then I hope that they go smoothly, whatever appointments they are. Dun, dun, dun. Yippee! Okay, that works. I think, okay, here's the thing. Usually these little lines are like just there to indicate grooves, right? Grooves in a shoe. But sometimes they're also a design of the shoe. And the question is, do I want them to be a design or do I want them to just be grooves? Because if they're just grooves, then I gotta keep this a light gray. But if they're not grooves, then I gotta add like the black color that I'm using, you know? I think I'm gonna just keep them as grooves, you know? It seems more visually appealing. This looks like dog shit right now, but trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, it'll turn out good. I swear, I swear. Please, believe me. Believe me, chat. Oh, you guys are in actual chat. It's so weird. Alright, now I go light. And then take that blue, make this big, and go all around. Around the world. Yeah, thank you. I'm good. I will. Wait, no, that was also you. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Then I back to color. We'll go multiply. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Satellite radio. Alright, there we go. Skin color. Skin color goes first. Just go crazy with it. You know, I used to do all of my base colors on one layer, and one of my friends, very unhesitant, hit a hi that looks nothing like dog shit SMH. Thank you for correcting me. Yes, as someone who has never seen a dog in their life, I did need this correction. My apologies, Freya. Okay. Alright, yeah. And then we go up, and what's next? What's the next layer? Mm, mm, mm. Hold on. Trying to think. I need to use my big, massive brain for this. Yeah, next layer is hair. Alright. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna make this like freaking. Let's close this one, make it bigger, and then just make it yellow. Should be a color that I'm not using on the character. That makes my life easiest. Right. Yeah, that's good, that's good. I had... Should I use the list of topics? I don't know. I said this like 3 times already, I'm sorry. I made a list of things that I would talk about on stream, but I don't know if I want to use that list or not. Somehow I feel like I should save it. I don't know for what. This is like the most viewers I've ever had at one time, mostly because the previous count of that was one at a time. But still, more than ever before. Do you guys think I should use the list? Talk about stuff that I've had on my mind to talk about? Hmm? What are you guys' thoughts? Spooky Air and Lizzie and Freya. Sure, why not? What about the other two, if you would like to give your opinion? Lists are fun. Yes, they are. They are very fun. I love making lists. I love making lists and I love collecting things. Alright, well, that is 2 out of 3, I guess. Wow, exciting. 3 people. That sounds sarcastic, but I'm genuinely excited. Let's see. What have I written down? Right, okay. So, Hemlock Springs is an artist. She has come out. She's a artist. She's like, I don't know how old she is. I think she's in her 20s. She's black, and she's the coolest ever. She came out with a new album very recently, and I'm so excited about it. So happy about it. She makes like this music that's really whimsical and fun and joyous, but her new track is like a whole different genre. It's so like intense, and I love it. All of you should listen to Hemlock Springs right now. I don't think I can play her songs in the background because last time when I played like a different artist while I was talking about them, and then I got like a little strike thing, and I'm not monetizing my videos or my VODs, but it's like scary. The little monetization copyright strike thing scares me, so I didn't wanna risk it. But yeah, no, all of you should go listen to her songs because they're really, really fun and joyous. And they're very, the best way I could describe it is that sometimes it feels like listening to a fairy, I guess. It's all very like abstract in a way, and it's just really nice. And her new song, wait, did I say she came out with an album? She did not come out with an album, by the way. Um, she came out with a single. I don't know why I said album. If I said album, the goldfish memory has struck again. But she came out with a new single, and that single is called The Beginning of the End. And it has the coolest lyrics ever. It's like got I mean, I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but my favorite one is Maybe I'm a Con of a Man. And it's ah, I love that line so much. It's such a cool line. Maybe I'm a con of a man. God damn, Hemlock Springs. I love her so much. I recently found out that she's on Twitter. Sorry, no, on Tumblr, by the way, which is my main social, like, the social media that I use the most, right? And that's so crazy. I'm so happy about it. I am so overjoyed that she's on Tumblr. I sent her a little anonymous ask um about like fan art, whether she was okay with it or not. Or, like, not whether she was okay with it. I know she's okay with it because she's seen fan art before and been okay with it. But I don't know whether or not she's like okay with getting tagged in fan art. So I sent her an anon ask, and I think she's gonna take a very long time to respond because like I was scrolling her page, and one of her last asks was like, "Yeah, this took me months to respond to, but blah blah blah," and I was like, "Oh no, she's gonna take months to respond to my ask probably," but it's okay because I love her and she can have everything in the whole wide world. Um, and I don't know, her new song, it kind of shocked me because, like, usually her stuff is very soft and abstract and sweet, and it's very fun, whimsical, joyous. I don't know, I could go on forever. Her stuff is awesome, but this time it was just like much more intense, grounded, and I liked it a lot. I like the change a lot. I first listened to it when I was in the car, or like in an open It was like, yeah, when I was in a car. And so I was like, I actually didn't like it at first. Very guilty admission. I didn't like the song at first, but that was because I was listening to it in a car and I could not hear the bass properly at all. And that was embarrassing. But turns out that when I'm not listening to the song while going, like also listening to 500 different people honking, it sounds good and I like it a lot, you know? Very happy about it. Um, Another artist, I also listened to like a couple songs recently by M. Behold, and I don't think I like her music very much. It's like, mm, the thing about her music is that musical artists, and lyricists specifically, they like, there's a, you're either, okay, hold on, I need to get rid of all this and give you all a diagram right now. So you're either on this side of the spectrum where you have like very ground like very hold on, I forgot the words. Ah, I can't believe it. Why is my first language English? I don't know how to speak. You have people whose songs are like very much telling a story, and they're very like beat by beat, step by step. You get the full like knowledge of what's going on. And hold on, I need a water break. Agua. All right, back to yapping. Oh shoot, sorry. Back to yapping. Um, Wait. Brain, cooperate with me, brain. Right. Their songs are like very much telling a story step by step. And you have people whose songs are abstract and like kind of just more about the vibe, right? And they're just kind of flowy, whatever. You have no idea what's going on, but you get the emotions of it, right? And then M. Behold, by the way, none of this is like hate towards her. I think that her songs sound like incredible. She's a wonderful artist. Absolutely no hate against her. This is like my personal preferences, I guess, from an artist. Anyways, I feel like her songs are right here in the middle in the worst way possible. Okay? Because she's like she's like trying to be abstract. She's not very linear or coherent with with the emotions that she's conveying, but she's also trying to tell a story. And it's just not like she's just reaching for both of them and then not achieving either, I guess. Like, hold on, let me look up the lyrics to her song, City of Angels, which, by the way, sounds amazing. You should go listen to it. It sounds like genuinely really incredible and fun, and her voice is absolutely phenomenal. It's just her lyrics that I have a problem with, I guess. Okay, here, hold on, let me pull them up. There's also a song called City of Angels by 24K Golden, which I like much more. It's very much more fun. Like here, hold on. Can I get the fucking thing to zoom out, please? Genius lyrics? Yes, okay. Um, like here, I'll just screenshot the chorus in verse one. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see the, is it like clear, the list? Alright, it goes like, it's hard having a heart in the city, look at the stars waiting for someone to tell you they're pretty, you're enough, to tell you you're pretty, you're enough. See, it's like very, this kind of line, it's so direct, I guess. It's very, there's very little room for interpretation in her songs. She's just telling you things, but she's not conveying a coherent story through them, right? Like here, we used to talk about the figures in LA, but now you're one of them, and damn, it hurts to say. Oh, yay! I'm glad it's clear. Um, yeah, see, she's just telling you things, but she's not, like, what is that? When you actually think about it, what does that mean? Is she talking about actors? Is she talking about, like, the attitude of people in general in LA? Or is she talking about, like, I don't know, man, just influencers in general? There's not a clear story here, but she doesn't leave you any room for interpretation of her words either, if that makes sense. And I don't know, it bugs me. I don't like that. And behold, your music is incredible, but your lyrics annoy me greatly. Wish you all the best. I'm very happy for all the people who like her. And yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, what else do I have on my list? Um, I have like 500 different things about zombies. I think that one I'll save for when my horror movie friends are here, because then I can like yap back and forth, you know? I like, I don't know if it'll even be worth it, because I have so much to talk about. I don't think I could even get through it all with them, you know? Maybe I should just start now and then finish off later. Um, I guess like, yeah, okay, you know what? Whatever. Last stream, which is first stream, my friend Elbow, he asked me like if I was a horror movie monster, which one would I be? But he accidentally first sent if you were a horror movie zombie, what would you be? And then I went on a rant about zombies for like I just immediately started going on a rant about zombies, and it like took me ages to realize that he corrected it to ask monsters. And then I realized that I have a lot of things to say about zombies. So I'm just gonna like talk about a bunch of different zombies in media and just like some random stuff about them, I guess. I think the kind of zombies that most people know are like one of the most famous zombie shows is The Walking Dead, right? And I think what's interesting about The Walking Dead is that usually most zombie media, there's like one of two types of zombie media. You get the type that is immediately after an apocalypse, which is like the characters struggling to survive this brand new world and like all the changes that come in it, right? Or and it usually ends with either everyone dying or some kind of hopeful end of like something coming, some kind of cure, antidote, or mass elimination the of zombies soon, right? Or you get this. Do you think Frankenstein counts as a zombie? Okay. Hmm. Here, how you caught me on this right away. I was debating putting that on my list. I was debating putting that on my list because I don't know. The th Zombies are the way I define zombies is just undead, right? There's a lot of overlap between, and I actually have that on my thing here. There's a lot of overlap between zombies, monsters, ghosts, demons, you know? And I think Frankenstein is like Frankenstein's monster, right? You're right. But I don't know. It's easier to call it just the Frankenstein. You know what you everybody knows what you mean when you say Frankenstein. It's just being pedantic, which is like I mean, I'm not complaining about you specifically saying Frankenstein's monster. I'm just saying like I don't think it's that big of a deal when someone says a Frankenstein instead of a Frankenstein's monster. Anyways, um, you know what? No, I don't think that Frankenstein counts really as a zombie because, at least, not a modern day zombie. Frankenstein does not count as a modern day zombie because Frankenstein, the thing about him is that he is an amalgamation. He is like a bunch of different corpses stitched together to make an entirely new. Frankenstein's monster is more akin to a homunculus than a like zombie. Oh no, I dropped two concurrent viewers. Oh, y'all should have said bye before you leave. Sad. Alright. Um, yeah, no. Frankenstein's monster is much closer to it. I'm scared of pedantic people, to be honest. That's so real. That is so real. Pedantic people scare me too. Um, what was I saying? I was saying that right, Frankenstein is more akin to like a homunculus or a maybe the real zombies. Yes, this is entirely true. This is entirely and completely true. The real zombies were the friends we made along the way. And then we all jump up and high five and freeze frame. Um, but no, Frankenstein, in my opinion, does not count as a modern day zombie. Right. Where was I on about? What was I on about before that? Walking Dead. I think it's interesting because the second type of common zombie movie that you get is the post-apocalyptic one, where you have like characters surviving in a long future after you get like 10, 20 years after a zombie apocalypse, with like characters having already adapted to zombies and like started living to in a way that like accommodate or not accommodates them, but just like living around them, right? And then the story will usually center around the main character who wants to change something or around something bringing a new change, right? And I think The Walking Dead is interesting or like fascinating to a lot of people. It didn't interest me. I didn't really like it when I tried watching it. Is that the is that it shows you it is technically set right at the dawn of the apocalypse, but it is also like extremely because of how long it is, it follows the characters through becoming a society that lives alongside zombies and like cohabitates, I don't know the word, but you know what I'm trying to say, you know? Lives alongside them. It follows the character's journey of that. And now, the interesting thing about the zombies in um, one of their key traits in The Walking Dead is that they navigate mainly through a sense of smell. I didn't watch much of The Walking Dead, but there's like a scene very early on where the characters they cover themselves in like gore and guts in order to avoid these zombies. And I think that is absolutely fascinating, interesting, you know? Hmm. Yeah. Smell is not a common one, surprisingly. The zombies in Minecraft, they have incredible sight. Like you would not believe. The zombies, and I'm honestly not clear on much of the Minecraft lore, but I do think that the zombies in Minecraft are just their own species, I believe, because in Minecraft you also get zombie villagers, right? And it's very clear that like those infected, those are villagers that have been infected by zombies. But the fact that zombies look completely different from villagers implies that they're an entirely different species. Or because zombies actually look quite a lot like players as opposed to villagers. So there is the lore possibility that zombies are simply players past, like just a player that has died, been infected, becomes a zombie, you know? I think that's fascinating. I think that is absolutely fascinating. Uh, what else? What other zombies? Hmm, count them. Yeah, okay. And then go to this layer, and then we get light blue, white. Doo-doo-doo. Is this actually interesting for you guys, or am I just like talking a lot for no reason? Do you actually want to listen to me yap about zombies, or do you want me to talk about something else? Because I can find something else to talk about. I do not mind, friends. Minecraft lore makes me crazy. Oh my god. I'm listening while gaming? Oh, gaming. Gaming? Did you mean gaming? I'm assuming you mean gaming because H is right next to G on the keyboard. I know this as I have a keyboard right next to me. Yippee! Um, so it's like, I don't know, have something to listen to that's interesting. Yay! Okay, I'm glad, I'm glad. Um, yes, I'm very happy. Like, yeah, Minecraft lore is very fun. I really want to learn more about Minecraft lore. Minecraft lore is very intriguing. Also, we're back up to 3 concurrent viewers. Yay! Hi, Lizzie, if you're still there. Gaming. Them gays are at it again, making everything darn homosexual. um, what was I at? Right. Yeah, Minecraft lore is so fascinating. I want to learn more about it forever and ever, but I'm not very smart. I could do a lot of wiki binging, I guess. I enjoy playing Minecraft a lot when it's on peaceful. Sorry, when it's on like yeah, when it's on peaceful, 'cause like as fun as the game is, I also want to die repeatedly whenever there are monsters. It's just terrible. I cannot play well at all, ever. I suck. I suck so bad, chat. I don't think I'll ever be able to stream gaming, like especially Minecraft, on anything but peaceful, because I just keep dying over and over again. But anyways, yeah, I could do wiki binging, but I can't like directly go and observe the mobs, which is sad, very saddening, because I do enjoy learning about the mobs. Um, I was saying, right. So, I think that the zombies in Minecraft, they could be past players because they resemble past players far more than they resemble villagers. Plus, we get like actual zombified villagers, which implies that they're different species, you know? And, oh, why does that look so bad? I'm gonna kill something. Oh, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it right now. Right this very instant. Dearest heavens, oh me, that looks awful. Um, Excuse me for becoming British there for a moment. Uh, Another thing that's really interesting about Minecraft zombies is that other mobs can get zombified. So you get zombies as a species, and then you also get things like zombie villagers, zombie piglins. I think you can also get, I know for sure you can get zombie piglins. I'm not sure about other mobs. I vaguely recall other mobs being able to be zombified, but I can't remember which ones exactly. Forgive me, I'm a fake Minecraft fan. Ooh, so sad. Um, Hold on. My mouth is hurting now, so I'm gonna shut up for about 20 seconds. And drink some water. I'm gonna drink some water as well. Mm, Minecraft mobs are so cool, and I love them a lot. Um, what was I saying? Right, before Minecraft. There's also some of the biggest zombie games that I know are The Last of Us and Evil. Sorry, what was it called? The fucking Leon Kennedy game. I don't remember the name of the actual game, but one of my friends is absolutely obsessed with Leon Kennedy. Um, by the way, I'm assuming that the 3rd concurrent viewer is Lizzie. But if it's not, then drop a hi in the chat, whoever you are. Um, right. It's do either of you do any of you remember like the name of the Leon Kennedy games? It's like something Rising? Nah, that's not it. What's the thing called? Darn it. Mm. I do not recall the name. The darned games. I know they have movies as well. And I know it's not Devil May Cry, because that's the one with Dante. That's the one with Dante in it. Is Leon Kennedy the secret? No! Is, is Leon Kennedy the secret twin brother of John Fortnite Kennedy? No, I don't believe that he is the secret brother of John Fortnite Kennedy. Moving on. Oh my gosh. Okay, Leon. I just looked at him. Leon S. Kennedy, character in Resident Evil franchise. Resident Evil. That's what it's called. Um, yes, it was Resident Evil. Thank you, Spookier. Um, I have not played Resident Evil or The Last of Us, but I do know that they are both the most popular. Oops, whoopsies. What are we doing there? The most popular. Those are the most popular zombie games that I'm aware of, other than Plants vs. Zombies, which I don't think counts as a real zombie game, if I'm being honest. My apologies, Plants vs. Zombies. But yeah, no, I don't. You know what? Actually, no, it can count as a zombie game. It literally has zombies in the title. It deserves to be called a zombie game. Um, what was I on about? Right, have not played either of them, so I can't talk about more gaming things. What else? Hmm. Right. Zombies in Minecraft. I was talking about how they have like incredible vision. Their sense of sight is unparalleled. And they see you like from a mile away and decide that you're a stain on their existence. Hmm. Some oh gosh darn it. Um let's see, what else do I have on my list? World War Z. Now that is a fun movie. The thing about World War Z is that like the zombies in it. Okay, I haven't watched World War Z in ages. I don't remember much about it actually. But that is where the absolutely iconic zombie wall came from. And I think it's so brilliant to have like zombies be piling on top of each other like that. Whoever came up with that, fucking genius, dude. Absolute genius. That is so funny. So incredibly funny. Um, yeah, no, I don't. I think World War Z is like a modern zombie classic, in my opinion. It was very much a trendsetter, genre defining, but also because by virtue of being genre defining, it was also like it's also now incredibly boring by modern standards. That's the thing about a lot of like genre-defining things is that when you watch them after that genre has become much more common, it's like, wow, this is incredibly cliche because it made all those cliches, you know? And then you feel kind of bad because it's like, dude, this is like monumental. People have been thinking about this for ages. They're like, I don't know, man. This is revolutionary when it came out. But then you're like, yeah, but it's not revolutionary now, is it? It's just kind of whatever. And I feel bad about that. 'Cause it's like very good show. Very good movie, sorry. Um, but incredibly basic by virtue of being a trendsetter. Except for the zombie wall. I don't think I can't remember I can't think of a single other movie that had the sheer balls to copy the zombie wall. It was so cool. By the way, if in case none of you have watched World War Z, uh I'm gonna give you spoilers and you have 3 seconds to mute. Three, two, one. Okay, if you haven't muted, then oh wait, shoot, I just realized I didn't tell you when to unmute. I'm really hoping none of you have muted. Uh, anyways, basically, there's a scene where they're the main characters and a bunch of other people are hiding. I think it's main character singular. There's not multiple main characters. He's hiding in this city from the zombies, as one does. Very sane thing to do. Uh, and then like they're like, oh, the city's got these massive walls built around it. There's no way the zombies could ever get in. Um, and then the zombies, they start fucking piling on top of each other right outside the city. And it's this massive earthquake type shit. And you just pan out to this scene of, hold on. I cannot even just give it justice with how I'm describing it. I need to look it up and show it to you guys. Zombie wall from World War Z. It's just so incredibly cool. Yeah, no, it was like really just like here. It's very low quality, but it was just the coolest thing ever to pan out and see this horde of zombies. This movie was made in 2013, by the way. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. Um, yeah, World War Z was in 2013. But yeah, no, it's just insane to see them piling on top of this wall and seeing the wall collapse like beneath them. Insane, awesome, very cool. Uh, what's another series that I can talk about? How about Train to Busan? I'm really hoping that none of you have muted me because I didn't tell you when to unmute. Whoopsies. Uh, can all of you, are you all of you here? Can you still hear me? Have I been abandoned by my own asking, by my own failings of logic? Or are you guys here? Hello, chat, my friends, my friends. Train to Busan with Gong Yu. Oh yes, I Don't know the actor. I'm sorry. I don't know the actors. Train to Busan. It's a classic. I don't know the actors. Uh, I vaguely remember the plot. I think the waves. Yay! Hi. Yes, we are here. Yippee! hmm Train to Busan is a modern classic as well, but more because of its emotional core than because of its like actual anything actually special about its zombies. I think the most special thing about its zombies was the acting behind it. The that very first scene with the lady becoming a zombie, I think it's one of the most personally, I believe it's one of the most phenomenally made zombie transitions out there. It's like just genuinely so impressive. The acrobatics that the lady does, the train lady does. I love this actor, but I never watched the movie. Oh gosh, we're like two opposites then, Lizzie. That's like, yeah, I don't know that actor at all. I don't think I've watched another movie of theirs, but I do like this movie very much. Um, yeah, the star of the show with Train to Busan was definitely its emotional core and not the actual zombies, but it had some pretty stellar moments with the zombies as well. I don't think the zombies in Train to Busan had anything like especially special going for them. However, they're the the zombies in hashtag alive, which by the way, that is my baby girl, and all of you should watch hashtag alive. It's such a good movie. It's so interesting and so much fun. The zombies in hashtag alive, what's special about them is that they like remember and retain um, some of the skills that they had in life. So there's like a firefighter zombie. There's a zombie that used to be a firefighter, and he can like still climb up ropes and shit. And it just makes for some absolutely stellar scenes and some really nerve-wracking moments. It's so cool. I truly adore that movie. Hashtag alive has my hashtag heart. uh, yeah, no. And the thing about hashtag alive is like, there's the thing that I love most about it is that there's a character who is like everything that I've ever wanted from a horror. I've got to go get physical therapy, but I'll be back if you're still alive by then. Yay! Okay, I'm not sure if I'll still be alive. I think I'm gonna actually call it a day soon because I'm getting kind of sleepy. But I will probably be alive sometime in the future around this time. Anyways, go have fun. I don't know what physical therapy is like. Have a good time, I guess. Hope everything goes well for you. Bye, spooky air. Where was I at? Right, the the female lead, who is like the second main, the other main character. She's everything that I've ever wanted in a horror movie protagonist. She's just so cool, so capable, so competent, so everything. Just the best in the whole wide world, really. I love her so much. Hmm. Okay. I think take this and go like that. Right. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm going the rest of this with black. And like that. Right, what I was saying about hashtag alive is that she's just so incredibly cool. It's just genuinely so satisfying to watch her do everything that you would do in a zombie apocalypse if you were like smart about it, you know? It just makes everything feel a lot more real, sort of. Or like how to say a lot more personal. I don't know how to explain it, but you know how, like, a lot of times you're watching a horror movie or a zombie movie, and you're like, oh, why did they do that? And then you just get so angry at them that you kind of want them to die just because they pissed you off by being so terrible at surviving. And the thing about hashtag alive is that it does the exact opposite, that you are so enamored by like how capable this woman is that you just want the best for her. You can see how she's genuinely doing her best and she's like doing everything right and you can't help but just want everything to go well for her, you know? I love it. I love it a lot. Mm. And then what are some other movies that I can talk about? Mm. Yeah, the zombies in it are interesting for the fact that they can like remember, or not remember, I guess. They can utilize some of the skills from when they were alive, you know? Alright, my mouth hurts, so I'm gonna take a break from talking for for like 1 minute. Alright, I think 1 minute is up. I can keep yapping now. I've got a couple other shows that. Ooh, okay. Um, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I I watched that recently with my family, and it is so incredibly funny. It's honestly just such a masterclass in storytelling. Absolutely phenomenal work that they did there, in my opinion. I think that they did a great job. I'm not sure if they intentionally made it as funny as it was, but I took it as a comedy, and so it was incredibly funny to me. The family member I was watching it with, she did not think it was, she took it way too seriously and suffered for it. She kept like getting angry at them for doing shit, and I'm like, dude, it's Pride and Prejudice and zombies. What are you getting genuine for? You know? Um, but yeah, no, I had a great time with it. The thing about characters in that one is that if they don't eat human meat, then they can hold off. They can resist becoming a full zombie, which is interesting, I think. It was very amusing in conjunction with the quote unquote romance. I say quote unquote because I did not buy into them being in love at all. They were just like so very not in love to me. But it was very funny, so I didn't mind it that much. It's one of those things where, like, do I care more about how compet this is, or do I care more about how incredibly funny it is? The freaking love confession involves the main character throwing plates at the love interest. It's so funny. I I don't feel bad about spoiling these like little things for you because I don't think they ruin the experience. You really need to watch the movie for yourself to understand how absurd and funny it is. Honestly, who came up with that concept in the first place? Pride and Prejudice and zombies. They're brilliant, whoever they are. I think yeah, no. The thing about them is that they like don't turn into full zombies lest they eat human meat. Which like honestly kind of slay of them. I support them in their human meat eating endeavors. I think wait, I'm not sure if this is too TMI or like gory, but I think that human meat would taste interesting. Tell me if this is like too TMI or gory. I'll quit it. I think that like I know that human blood tastes like copper. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. If you don't know that, then I don't know how. Did you lose all your teeth in your sleep or something? But anyways, I know that human blood tastes like copper, and I know that some tribes out there they eat human meat, right? And obviously we've eaten human meat in history before. I'm just kind of curious what it tastes like, you know? I guess it's like, I don't think it's, like, seriously, feel free to stop me if this is making you uncomfortable, by the way. I don't think it's, like, possible to have, like, ethical human meat, really? Because, like, ethical good human meat. Because you, you'd have to get somebody who's either sick or very old, who you can, like, voluntarily, like, who can like ethically volunteer for euthanasia. And I don't think old people or sick people would taste very good, right? But and then the only other option is suicidal people. And I don't believe that suicidal people are actually like most of them are not genuinely suicidal. What they want is a better life. But it's like extremely hard to conceive of a better life in their circumstances. And so they opt for what in their mind is the easier option of just not having a life at all. That's just sad. Uh, and I think that if we had a human meat program for whatever reason, suicidal people would not be eligible because we would have to just give them a better life. That just seems like the more ethical option here for obvious reasons, right? So I just don't think there's an ethical way to get tasty human meat, which sucks because I'm really curious about it, you know? I mean, maybe the ethical option would be like somebody who's not sick per se, but somebody who's got like organ damage or something. They're like gonna die for sure, but they're not sick, right? And then they consent to being eaten, being cannibalized, right? I guess that would be somewhat ethical, wouldn't it? Probably. Ethics are so complicated and interesting and weird. Oh my gosh, it's already been 2 hours? I've been talking out loud for 2 hours nonstop. Look at me go. Alright, I'm gonna come put a transparency lock on that. And now what the heck is going on here? Okay, that the heck is going on there. This one, we gotta like make the inside of the mouth a wee bit more brown, yeah? Yeah. Do that. And then, come on, like, use the wand tool here. There we go. And then I can just do that real quick. Neither of you have said anything about the rant I gave just now. I am worried that I have creeped you out. Have you seen the Weapons movie, by the way? The Weapons movie? I don't believe I have. I do not believe that I have seen it. I got dragged to it by a friend. Oh, the World of War one? The one where it's like from the guy from a computer screen and the aliens? That one? I think I've heard of it, maybe. I don't have much to say. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. I was not asking it. I'm sorry. I am sorry for my rant about cannibalism. No, I was I just hope I have not creeped either of you out. Is my intention here, I guess. Um, as long as both of you are okay. It's like IDK. It's supposed to be a horror, not the alien stuff now. Okay, then I'm thinking of a different movie because I've heard about a movie called World of War. with like aliens and shit, and I've heard that it's absolutely terrible. It's okay. Yay! I'm glad. Um, I have arrived. Ooh, yay! Hi, Elbow. Hi, Elbow. I was about to tell you to say hi to Freya, and then I realized that I met you two in different places, and you two don't know each other. I don't know why I thought that you two knew each other. Or, like, it was vaguely in my memory, my thoughts, that you two knew each other. You do not know each other. Elbow, I have been ranting about zombies. Zombois, as one may say. I don't know who the hell would say zombois. I don't know why I said that. Um, and zombies are fucking awesome. I have to eat right now, but I hope I'll be back before the end of the live. Oh, I don't think you will be. I'm sorry, Lizzie. Bye, Lizzie. I think I'm gonna be ending soon because I'm kind of tired. Bye, Lizzie. Right. There's a kind of Indian zombie-ish, like a hybrid between a zombie and a vampire. Ooh, what's it called? Give me lore. Give me the lore, Elbow. It's called Vitala, pronounced Vital, usually. It's like an evil spirit that possesses corpses. They've usually got magic. Oh, now that's interesting. That is absolutely fascinating. I got to say. And they hang up from trees. Oh, interesting. Okay, I probably should have put the blue under first. Whoopsies. That's alright, it's alright, we ball. Dun, 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 dun. What was the rants on zombies before? Oh, it was just on a bunch of like different random fun facts about zombies and zombie media, I guess. just what kind of different zombies there are. Like how I was talking about The Walking Dead for a bit there. Something fun about the zombies from The Walking Dead is that they like navigate primarily through a sense of smell. And there's like a scene very early on, because I haven't watched much of the show later on, where like the characters have to cover themselves in guts and gore and viscera in order to like hide from the zombies, and which is very interesting. Um, and how like there are often zombie movies and zombie media is often either set in immediately after the apocalypse, where you get like the characters learning to quickly adapt to their situation and having to go through this, and the movie either and the work usually either ends in them dying or in them or in them all getting some kind of cure, hope. Are you a fast or slow zombie person? I think I am both. I am a large. Oh wait, no, it says I'm one concurrent viewer. Did Freya leave? Freya, did you go away? Sad. Bye, Freya. I mean, obviously you can't hear me if you're on there. But anyways, I am a appreciator of all kinds of zombies. I think that they all have their own merits, and it's interesting when they're both fast and slow. I'm not a zombie purist, Elbow. I appreciate all kinds of zombies. Um, anyways, with The Walking Dead. Right. So it's either set like immediately in the aftermath of the apocalypse, with like characters having to adapt to their new situation and being like, what the fuck is going on? Ah! Or it's set like quite a while after the zombie apocalypse. No, I hear I'm gaming and listening still. Yay! I don't know why the hell OBS was lying to me then. This lying bastard. Telling me I got one concurrent viewer when you're still there and queer. um, yeah, but the walking or it's set or the zombie thing will be set like quite a bit after, with characters finding some sort of new revelation or breakthrough in defeating the zombies. But what's interesting about The Walking Dead is the fact that it is neither of those. Or, like, kind of both. It is kind of both. It is, I think the live desynced for me for a bit. I think, oh, I see, I see. How utterly curious. Wait, hold on. How utterly curious. No, that was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my god, everybody should cancel me on twitter.com. How utterly curious. That was a little bit better. A little bit better, but not good. Still not good. Um, where was I? Right. The Walking Dead takes you with these characters that are right after the apocalypse, but it goes on for such a long time that it transitions into a work that is like focusing on them in a post-apocalypse world, right? Which is interesting. I think it's pretty cool of them to do that. Um, year, and I was talking about, oh my own, no, it was so funny. I'd love to see a post-apocalyptic setting with humanity recovering after a zombie apocalypse or any apocalypse, to be honest. That is an interesting idea. That is a really interesting idea, actually. I think there's like, yeah, no, I can't think of a series like that. That's genuinely a really interesting idea. That is indeed very cool. Yes, it is. The Walking Dead is very interesting. And I was also talking about the zombies from Minecraft. The Minecraft lore is incredibly interesting because, so, fun fact, or like not fun fact, just fun, interesting thing is that the zombies in Minecraft, they've got like really, really good vision. Oh shit, I think it counts. I think Zelda Breath of the Wild kind of counts as that. Oh, post apocalypse, you mean? I am not sure. I have never played Zelda Breath of the Wild. I do not know the lore. Um, it's a very somber, beautiful post-apocalyptic setting. Oh, interesting, fun. Um, I was what I was talking about was that Minecraft, the zombies in it have very good vision, which is interesting and annoying. Um, and like basically, they seem to be their own species, or like the thing about them is that in-game, they're not like in-game people into turned zombies because there's a separate species of zombified villagers, right? So this implies that zombies on their own are their own like are a unique species, right? And that I miss when Minecraft zombies broke down wood door. They used to do what? That's insane. I just finished a run in the game I was playing and my eyes have now gone bald. Oh my gosh. I hope your eyes recover, Freya. My my wish, my condolences, my wishes of well recovery to them. But also, I don't fucking miss that elbow. That sounds horrifying and scary. And I'm very glad that they don't do that anymore. Since when did they do that, actually? I don't recall them doing that at all. Mm-mm-mm. Well, yippee! Base colors are done, I think. Oh my gosh, it took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to do base colors? Minecraft zombies being a different species is a very cool idea. Maybe like a species of plant or animal that evolved to imitate human beings. I remember them doing that too, but I think it was long ago. Okay, I personally am very glad that they're not doing that anymore, because that sounds horrific as shit. Okay, that is absolutely terrifying. No thank you to them doing that ever again. Goodbye. Um, okay, base colors are done. Yippee. Um, yeah, no, the thing I was talking about was that they are implied to be a different species, yes, but also they have an extremely similar appearance to players, which is absolutely fascinating. And my theory is that zombies are zombified players. Like when a player dies, they respawn, and then the zombie is what gets left behind to them. Or like something like that. In the lore, not in actual game mechanics. That's my interpretation of Minecraft lore. Tentatively. Somehow that reminded me of this one Let's Player I watch having a fucking creeper spawn and then go up a water elevator and then proceed to detonate while the person was not looking. What the fuck? Creeper spawn and they go. That's really funny. Wait, hold on. Somehow what reminded you of that? How did anything we were talking about remind you of that? Yippee! Base colors are done! Alrighty, chat. I think I'm gonna call it a day here, actually. I'm gonna give this a screenshot and then call it a day because I got to go to sleep probably. And I feel like if I keep going from here, then I'll probably like have to go to shading and shit, and that's gonna take me forever. So I'll stick with good night. Oh, it could be interesting for a setting to have humans that respawn after dying from old age, but then when they respawn, it forms like a shade. See you later. Bye! Elbow, you gotta say bye as well. Bye! Elbow, you gotta say bye. Elbow, elbow. Bye. All right. Bye. Love you guys.